talking about where I live and eating a peanut butter and Reese's miniature sandwich. So I have English muffins, which I like, Reese's miniatures, which my dad really likes, and reduced fat Jif creamy peanut butter that my mom really likes, and I like all of them. But it's a very, and Kona dog, you know, likes it when I eat this downstairs. He's like, can I have some? Yeah. That's who I live with. That's who I live with. So today is Thursday, 9 January 2025. And I'm Tanis Leonhardi, she, her, hers of Seattle. I'm Tanis Coralee Leonhardi, she, her, hers of Seattle. And for the sweet eats, I have a Franz original type English muffin with 2 tablespoons reduced fat Jif creamy peanut butter and 4 Reese's miniatures. I talk about where I currently live and have been living for the past 5+ consecutive years. 5+ consecutive years, meaning no time off. So I live at my parents' house, the Leonhardis. And so so I live here with my mom and my dad. Kona dog. There's a squirrel out in a tree. Come walk on a branch this way. The squirrels are like, there's critters in the backyard. Don't forget about us, honey. That's right. They're the critters. Some of them have like Pumice the gray squirrel and Scarbaby the gray squirrel were here before I moved back in here in 2019. I remember seeing them. So yeah, they're wild squirrels too. That's pretty great for the last decade. You know, 2010s. I saw them before I moved back in here. For what wild squirrels are supposed to be dead by the time they reach 3 years of age. So we got ourselves some eternal youth wild squirrels back there. But I was thinking about it, and I was like, the last time I was away from an overnight here at my parents' house for more than 2 months was over 5 years ago, in the summer of /autumn of 2019. Yes, so how to phrase that, because that's kind of confusing terminology. So in a 2-month period of time, the last time I went 2 months or more without spending the night here was summer /autumn of 2019. Wow, I know. So that's kind of like and to be fair, if I hadn't moved back, I was coming back anyway, because my parents had already bought plane tickets for me to come back for Thanksgiving 2019. So it was going to be me and them, and possibly my Aunt Annette and Grandma Connie for Thanksgiving that year. Just a quiet little Thanksgiving. Ended up being something like that. And possibly Gordy and Jane came, but we got like Thai food or something like that. Something like that. All right, 2 tablespoons smeared on. I did on one side this time, and then I'm gonna cut. I have actually done this in the sweeties, though not. This is more like this is more central. I guess at least in like tagging this time, but it's not a new combination to this channel. So I'm slicing it like this, and then putting it like this. All right. And so, yeah. I love my parents. I'm so grateful for them. I did make a point of coming back and visiting even when I lived in California and spending multiple nights here and stuff. And same when I lived in Hawaii. So sometimes they would come out. Like, it was 2013, they came out and we went and we met on the big island of Hawaii, Kona, island city Kona. That's where Kona is named after. And that was at Kona International Airport. That's where they found my frog tattoo. Because I got it after I moved to Hawaii. I got the tattoo artist was in Honolulu, where I was living, the city I was living in. And so I hadn't told them that I'd gotten the tattoo, so I got there and they were like, yeah, it took me all of 5 seconds to notice your tattoo. Which was pretty good because it's behind my ear and it's only like the leg sticks out when I have longer hair. So now it's pretty easy to see because I buzz cut. But with longer hair, it was a little less obvious. Alright. So then, talking about living here, I live in this room. It's nice and cozy. I used to think I couldn't live in a room like this and get stuff done. I have way matured and gotten past that, like, way big time. Concerns about space and that kind of thing. I've like my Nathan, Adrian, and I could live in New York City in a small apartment for some period of time, and I'd probably be okay. My Elvis, visiting here, so I was like, I've conquered the New York City hurdle of time and space, unlike in the mental realm. I have a visiting here again after I moved in with my Austin/Elvis. Perhaps we see about getting a bigger bed for the room, so this room, so like if Elvis, my Austin/Elvis and I visit, it's a single bed. So maybe see if we can get a bigger bed. Getting some door knobs /handles on the closet doors. My Elvis goes, no, I want the multi-purpose room. There's a room across, like down at the end of the hall. That's currently a multi-purpose room. And my mom, the biggest usage, I've used it for filming some of my videos, but the biggest usage, like, my mom has used it for Bible study on her virtual, like, therapy sessions and stuff. This is good. It's nice and tasty. And the cousins might use it when they visit, or not might have used it when they visited. But aside from that, it hasn't really been used. So it'd be like, my Elvis goes, he's like convinced himself, I'm gonna woo your parents into letting that become my room. Buy him out. He's like, rent is $100 million a month. So that's not buying out, right? If it's a renter. This is pretty good. Could it be better with dark chocolate? Ooh, like Milet style Tobago. I can pronounce his name correct. Russell Wilson's, I'm like I'm milk chocolate. Don't put me in dark chocolate. DeKaylan Metcalf's like, I'm dark chocolate. I'm like, are you mine with dark chocolate? Hubba hubba. Jimon Hunsu. Are those for mine? Each Reese's miniature with dark chocolate. I can fit Reese Whitley's going, no, me. Gotta have 5 Reese's miniatures then. Are they all mine? Are none of them mine? Then I don't get any Reese's miniatures. Kaylin and I both like donuts. He's like, guys, Tanis, you should do this one again. I thought of the English muffin and do it with a Krispy Kreme plain glazed donut instead. He's got great taste. All my African descent men do. $60 out of 10 though. I will concede there's room for improvement. When the dark chocolate is inspired by my men and Russell, papaya chocolate could be better and white chocolate could be better, but milk chocolate is just fine. Thank you for joining me. And in terms of a retirement account and student loans, living with my parents, it matters a lot because I'm in the repayment period. I can't afford to repay them. So, and I don't have enough money in my retirement account to pay them off my student loans. So my parents have, I'm very fortunate and I'm very grateful for my parents and the squirrels and Kona and yeah, family.